Chuck E. Cheese Ranch says Jay said he don't go to the gym anymore. Well, if you want to take the word of a proven liar, an alcoholic, a pervert, a slob, a coward, a quitter, a drunk, a smoker, someone with social anxiety that makes up nicknames to make him sound in a good light, like father or the bedroom bully. He's about as close to a bedroom bully as Onyx. He's the one begging for money for a gym membership. He's the one that's addicted to substances. He's the one with social anxiety. He's the one that's a court jester that needs attention. He's the one that says, Andrew's going to be filming me. I'm going to film with Andrew. Me and Andrew's going to be filming. Well, bird boy. That's right, Big Daddy. It's not civil war amongst anything. I'm the old man here. I'm the father. I'm going to straighten him out one way or another. He's the one talking about multiple people's kids and then using being a drunk as an excuse. He's the one with a mother that has money. He's the one with that Linda. I don't know what their relationship, but she had money too. He's the one lying. Did I ever ask for a cent? Even Aladdin said, Lenny, how come you never asked me for anything? He goes, this is your money. I said, no, I don't want to. So once he started that fake news, once he started the lying, that's about it. But of course, a lying, cowardly quitter, probably the biggest quitter on the internet. 1 year of high school sports, and he quit wrestling. 1 year of football, then he quit. Sure, I didn't play my senior year, but I didn't up and quit. Fights Adam McLeod. During the fight, he quits. Get him away from me. I don't see him exactly right. Who's our father? The father above. Living deplorably. Because he's a homosexual. And he can't stand the fact that it doesn't bother me. Plus the fact that I don't consider transsexuals homosexual. As his father, I'm going to straighten him out. And at the moment he might least expect it, I may show up with a camera on him, and we'll see what he has to say then. Hopefully Jake can quit booze. I hope so too, but it doesn't sound like it. He's the one that says he wants to go. He can go anytime in a hotel and get a case of booze. Who the hell thinks like that? He's doomed. He's doomed. That's why he's calling other people names or saying they're on drugs. Phenibut's a nootropic, and I never had an urge to be addicted to drugs. Ignore the facts as per usual. Yes, he ignores facts about himself. He's a quitter, a liar, and a coward. And the proof is out there. Yeah, he slid on his knees. All right. And he's a copycat, 304 pounds. That ain't good enough, Chicken Little. I'm waiting at 337. Jake Fennyhow. Never heard of her, but he needs correcting, and I'm the one to do it. Since he have a father. And believe me, I will do it, and hopefully it'll be on film. That's enough about him. I went through his transgressions earlier in this live, and there are many because I keep getting clips. The liar, the drunk, a smoker, doxing people, organizing people to call somebody's employment, lying about pumps, talking about multiple people's children, talking about stepping on somebody's handicapped children, somebody begging for a gym membership when his mother and that ugly girlfriend of his are very well off, and accusing others of doing that when there's not a shred of proof anybody ever asked for anything. Also accusing people of being on drugs, multiple people. And he's a copycat. And he's a coward, he's a quitter. And for him to continue as a member of the Delray Misfits, he needs some penance, not a simple, I'm sorry, but penance. Jay said we're low IQ. That's another lie. Who is Lenny talking about? I may be talking about you, Mr. Gallant. I don't get fired up thinking about Jay. He's not much of something to get fired up about. Yes, Big Sexy. For someone who's been sober for only a month or so, he's holier than thou, right? Well, you got to pay the penance. Can snuff the rooster. And he's a pop culture addict with his boy bands. You don't pull that pop culture shit on me, boy. Especially when I'm lined up against you. You're going to wish you trained your neck. Step it up, bird boy. Going on 340, Chicken Little. Now that's some camera equipment. Look at that. And you got the Nirvana shirt. Jason Masterson smells like Teen Spirit when he wears his Nirvana shirt. Thanks. That's some sophisticated tripods right there. What's it going to take to root Jay's fat rear end for a confrontation? What's it going to take? Rob Zilla did it last year, and he goes into hiding. What's it going to take? How many insults to your mother? Your computer paid for, whatever. Get down in the stands. It's football season. It's retribution time. Me for not playing my senior year, and you, fat boy, for quitting how many times. And that's why they dress you up like a chicken, because you're the biggest chicken on that field. Don't give us that cockamamie bull story. Freudian slip. Boxing match. Oklahoma drill, whatever, wrestler. After the powerlifting meet, Jay. So maybe you might win something. And I'll bring Adam, too. Maybe you might be able to be two people. Bless it heart. Let's see how strong he is. When he lines up against me in an Oklahoma drill, I'll stuff his fat ass through a wall. He has no functional strength. Take a look at the McLeod fight. I'll be up to 350 by then. I'll snap those weakened tendons right in half. He'll be a permanent cripple. Plus that chicken neck. Guy refuses to work his neck. The only thing he ever did work in his neck was letting alcohol slide down the inside of it. See this, Nick? I'm unchokeable. Lewis, I would bury my forehead right into his neck, drive him far back as I want to. Is Big J wanting? I highly doubt it. I think about just the form, completing the rep, pumping out the reps, and sometimes I think about that. Hercules Misfits. I'm in enough cardio shape to stuff his fat ass wherever I want it. Jay's gonna have to remove the liability first. That goes for everybody. You remove the liability on your part, we're going. What's a propecia for, Michael? Your long flowing hair, like Chicken Boy? Let me tell you something, Bucks. That's Jay's fear. That doesn't bother me. I could be living out on the sidewalks, sleeping on the grass. If I get up and eat and I go to the gym and I sleep on the sidewalk, I'm going to grow. So he might fear things like that. I'm more inclined to fear eternal damnation. Thank Real Delmar. Keep my name out of your mouth. Are you going to make me, fat boy? At least show up in person like JT. Don't you ever type something to me. You little text monster, you. Your name's in the toilet, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm going to wash that mouth right out of you. Texting me, keep your name out of my mouth. The text queen. That's not how that works, bird boy. You're texting or you're doxing, the doxing queen, which you're famous for, which absolutely disgusts me. When I heard about that, your level of cowardice, it made me want to puke. Even the things you said about those children, which I didn't want to believe at first. And I thought wasn't a big deal, but that's the ultimate of cowardice. And you're the ultimate liar and the ultimate quitter. So you need to step up your game. I don't care what he uses his money for, but to say that somebody else begs for it, I never asked for a red cent. You lying sack of shit. That is a real Jay. Well, if you, who the fuck cares? He's a text queen. He's got a vehicle. He knows where I'm training. Get your ass over here right now, fat boy. Father, oh yeah, he won against Adam McLeod. He quit. He quit football in high school. I worked the job 28 years, sweating. in a kitchen every day, taking out garbage, doing everything. That slob can't handle a job working on the people that she admitted. He has to be by himself, a fat boy. You got the nerve to say keep the text monster. Let me tell you something, bird boy. You can't text an Oklahoma drill. Then get your ass over here, Masters, because that's not my protocol. But if I have to do it to get a confrontation with your fat, cowardly rear end, that's what it's going to have to take. You text monster. It's not a fucking thing you're going to do about it. Just take it like a man. Let your father straighten you out, just like you were a kid. When it comes time to straighten out Jay, like the coaches and teachers, it's crybaby time. I forgot about that, cowarding out at a Halloween party. Fight, fight, fight that chicken shit. The doxing queen, that's what he is. Call people's job. He's probably trying to call a development I live in. Or he did that. I did. He tried to do that. Big Sexy says, Jay's a registered text offender. That's about it. Jay made more in a week than he did a year. Yeah, begging for a membership. Jay Beggerson. Yeah, Dennis, I can get in outdoor activities. How about chopping up a bird boy after I humiliate him in an Oklahoma drill? I can do that outdoors. Jay's going to turn up with his Glock. That's about the only thing that gutless fuck would ever try to do. But here I am, so you know where I am. Go ahead and point it. Gutless fuck. While you're bobbing around mommy's pool like a watermelon. PM, I was in the Pittsburgh Press Spelling Bee in 1983 and the Kiwanis Club Spelling Champion of 82 and 83. Pigeon boy. It might as well be Jay. He's nothing but a text monster. Good spelling, Jay. This is embarrassing. I pity you. P-I-T-T-Y. That's a Freudian slip. You pity with your titties, fat boy. You are an embarrassment. Embarrassment to the Delray Misfits. And we're going to hold, I propose holding a tribunal where all the OG Misfits are seated at a judge's table. And Jay Masters is required to stand before us. And his videos are played on a screen, and we have maniacs in the courtroom, and you hear the lies coming out of his mouth and the accusations and the quitting on the McLeod fight, the quitting at the Halloween party when you got out of hand with some 80 and 90-year-olds. You might have scared them, fat boy, but I had my fishnet pantyhose on and makeup, and I didn't see you do a damn thing. So, irrespective of what you did in high school, that's the past. You're going to answer for the crimes, for the doxing, the texting, the threatening. I don't give a damn what kind of drugs you're on. Since you like to point out lies that other people are on. And why? Because you got a problem with them. You need to straighten it out. So you're going to have to face the tribunal. Because quite honestly, I may not let you go to the new Powerhouse Gym. Remember, Tim Anderson and his brother were football teammate of my father. So he's going to allow me some slack. So I'm sure I could place, if it comes down to it, I could place shoulders on you for an Oklahoma drill right in the fucking gym. So you picked the wrong place, fat boy. So until you come to this tribunal, I may not you allow. Now, how's that? You can bring your little pea shooter, fat boy. Because remember, my father used to tell me, any girl could shoot somebody with a gun. All right, let's get to another set. The tribunal. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? Beaten by the modern day Winston Churchill. Have you heard about the lonesome loser quitter? Oops. Where's my bands? Where's my bench cloth? Where's my tampon? Jay. Big J, thank you, sir. This is Big J. I'm going to unleash the hounds of hell. I'm a chicken hawk. No, you're a chicken shit. Whose car are you driving, Jay? Whose car is that? That nice air-conditioned car you're tooting around in. Our goal, maniacs, is a $300 gym membership at Powerhouse. That's our goal. We got to come up with $300 so I can join Powerhouse and have Andrew film me. We're almost there, maniacs. The simple fact is, bird boy, you got to pay a penance. That's all. Once you get over and pay the penance, you get a clean slate. That's how this works. thank you for your contribution. We just have 100 to go. Whoa, here's what I'm talking about. 6'2". Rumpus. Thank you, Tudor. Yes, we are, Hercules. Yes, we are. I love you too. You don't think I've worked out? I don't work out, Jay. I tear down fibers. You don't think. Well, that's a problem. You don't think before you speak. That's why you need to pay a penance there, fat boy, bird boy. If I'm 334 pounds, anytime you want to pose down and do anything else, Mr. 304. And Jay, there's not a damn thing on a leg movement you can beat me on right now. Jay, your tough guy activism, lying, cookie cutter, coward, quitter, you. So knock it off with the hounds of hell. You're gonna get a bear from hell bearing down on you when you least expect it. And I'm gonna stick that Glock where the sun don't shine, believe me. Jay Masters text, the text monster. You actually go outside looking like that? Yeah. I don't have social anxiety like some people, remain nameless.